Let's work the wide half double crochet cluster stitch by starting with any number of chains. So just get a few chains on your hook and we'll get going. Let's start in the third chain from the hook, yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, insert your hook into the same space, yarn over and pull up a loop, and now pull through all 5 loops. Now let's work that across the entire row. So basically, this is just a little miniature puff, a cluster. It's half double crochet. So many names you could call this. But essentially we are working a half double crochet with an extra yarn over, which kind of gives it a puff look, or called a cluster. Clustering that stitch all into one space. Now, here we go. This is what makes it the wide cluster. Chain 2 and turn. Now this is what is going to make it a wide half double crochet cluster, is that we'll be working in between these clusters. So reach your hook down. This is the first one of the row. Let's reach our hook down in between the 2 clusters. Yarn over, pull up a loop, and repeat that, and then pull through. Let's do it again. We're working in between the clusters. We're widening out our half double crochets. We have this stitch as a wide half double crochet without the cluster, but we also use it with this extra yarn over. It depends on the blanket, it depends on the yarn that we're using, and it depends on the pattern, but this is how the stitch is worked. Now, the last stitch, very important, is to always work the last stitch underneath the turning chains, in between the last cluster and the turning chains. That'll keep the sides of your blanket nice and straight. Okay, begin again. Just work the very first stitch in between the stitches there. And this is how you work the wide half double crochet cluster.